Have you ever wondered how quantum computers actually look like? Let me show you. You've probably seen these photos when you search for quantum computers online. But this shiny chandelier-looking thing is not the quantum computer. Let me explain. Quantum computers require really low temperatures to work, about a few millikelvins. That is around minus 272 Celsius, only a fraction of a degree above absolute zero. That is literally one of the coolest places in the universe. This is hard to achieve, and we need state-of-the-art cryogenics or fridges to make this happen. So this whole setup you see is actually just the fridge. And the quantum computer is this tiny chip that sits inside this fridge. So calling this setup a quantum computer can be a bit confusing because the actual computing happens in that little chip. But this is not the only way a quantum computer can look. There are many types of a quantum computer, which look very different depending on its hardware platform. For example, in semiconductor and superconductor devices, the chip is cooled inside a fridge and looks like what we saw earlier. But in neutral atoms and ion trap-based computing, we don't use a fridge at all. Instead, we trap atoms and ions inside a vacuum chamber and cool them using lasers. So the setup looks more like an optics experiment where the computer is inside the vacuum chamber. The same goes for photonic computing, which doesn't necessarily require any cooling at all. So the next time you see a photo like this, you'll know that the impressive gold structure is actually just the cooling system, but the real quantum computer is a tiny chip inside it.